2, 1, go!
Chat? Hello?
Are we on? Okay, we're going.
Is this thing on? Hi, I'm Mr. Patch.
I am Ryle, so we're just gonna hop right into this. We got
I see you've got a little like geography tag. Argo from Virginia, Mr. Pink from Maryland, and yeah, so I'm actually a bit of a comeback. Kind of an eclectic mix of characters. Mains the Dedede typically, but also busts out the Mii Brawler quite a bit.
Oh yeah, I imagine this is not a great matchup for Dedede at all. I mean, he's big and heavy. This seems like it would be really rough, but he's doing really well so far.
Yeah, he's got really good discipline in neutral, I would say, and with a character this heavy, like you can afford to take your licks.
That's definitely true.
He's never really like freaking out, you know. You just kind of take your pace. Like Mythra, especially in this matchup, right? Mythra's gonna get those hits, and you just have to accept it.
Yeah, you that's kind of just part of the bargain. At that point, it's almost just rage farming. You're
right.
You start every stock at 50 basically, but you know when you're a heavy, you take the rage, and it's not that bad. You know, of all characters, Dedede is actually having a hard time getting off the ledge. Normally, he's the one ledge trapped, but we're gonna quite able to get off there.
Yeah, and I mean, this is kind of how it is with a lot of Aegis matchups, right? Where you kind of have to keep them at ledge and off stage any chance you get.
Definitely, yeah. And there we go, starting the stock at 40, but he has a lot of pretty strong moves. He'll probably get the kill here pretty soon, although the thing that I imagine is really the hardest about Dedede in this matchup is, you know, he has the Gordos and they can get hit back, but Aegis has such big hitboxes that really the Gordos almost, especially on Mythra, I imagine might not even be all that scary because you can just go out so many quick, big hitboxes to knock him back.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, we're kind of taking our time in neutral at this point, but I will say I think Argo is playing very well around Gordo, and sending a message here. I think, hey, Mr. Pink, I have the lead technically. You have to approach me.
Yeah.
And you're not going to be able to make up this % difference with Gordos alone.
No, definitely not. And you know, Gordos can be a good approach option, but you know, like we said, Mythra can deal with them so well. We're gonna have to see. He's gonna have to try and find some other options, definitely.
Okay, getting that landing back air.
Oh, woo! Nice. Okay, that's what we like to see with Dedede. Some ledge shenanigans.
That's so much %.
Oh, okay. Didn't get the second hit on the Gordo. I don't actually know if it can hit twice on ledge.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a possibility.
That's what Spicy Meatball.
Stole her own sword.
That can't feel good. Oh, I thought there was gonna be an up air there. You see Dededes do that a little bit of sharking at ledge and just going,
oh,
goodness gracious,
all out there.
Sending the up smash. Yeah, it's just as strong on the backswing.
Definitely. You know, I think he's starting to find his ways around without.
And that's why you got to be careful about the sharking.
That is true. I was gonna say he's starting to find his way around in neutral without the Gordos. But just as I said that, we're back to neutral now. He's actually on ledge, so it's in disadvantage. That was a nice suck though with the Gordo.
Yeah, and that's kind of just a Dedede matchup awareness thing. Of like, Dededes are gonna want to do that.
Yeah.
Even if you hit him back at him.
Yeah, he's doing a good job mixing it up in neutral though. The Gordos really weren't working earlier, but he's getting some. He's using a lot of neutral B. And it was working. It's not working as well as it was, but I'm liking the mix-ups.
Yeah, and I mean, I think Pyra and Mythra do have some moves that can kind of outrange the win boxes on that, but theoretically, that's a way that you can.
Oh no! Oh, I thought that was going to be an SD. I'm going to be honest. I did not know if Argo was going to make that back.
Yeah, I mean that was looking pretty rough. I would have liked to see. Honestly, I think just an air from Mr. Pink. Just nice active hitbox. You know, increase the likelihood that you get a hit. Probably put him in a tech scenario. Going for it all though with that down air.
Yeah. Ooh, nice grab there. Yeah, he's doing a really good job here in neutral, kind of getting around it. That can be pretty hard for Dedede, and he's making a good job. Oh,
Here we go. See, now we see the Gordos coming in clutch.
Yeah,
because they're just working as traps.
Yeah. Oh, no! That's what you got to look out for Dedede, because all of his kill moves are so big and slow, but when you have the Gordos, you're able to like ledge trap it. You really can make them work, and that's what you see there.
Yeah, that's really nice. I mean, because you get the Gordo just kind of bouncing in place where it's like, you can't be where that is.
Yeah.
And correctly calling out the impulse to try and roll to center there.
Yeah, the Gordos just... people like to say a lot of stuff about Gordos not being that good, and being able to hit them back really is an issue, but they are so good for ledge trapping, just like you saw there. Like, you can put out such a big active hitbox, you really have to work around it.
Yeah, it is funny, when I play against Dedede with Yoshi, you can just chuck eggs full screen.
Oh no.
And the eggs send the Gordos back. And like, if you're full screen, I'm not worried about them being like, sent back to me with inhale. Worst case scenario, I can shield. So, yeah, I mean, Gordos are certainly great tools, but there are ways to swat them away. Certainly in neutral, less so at the ledge.
Yeah, we're going to be sticking with the same characters here. I think this is a run back on the stage as well.
Yeah. We got a mix up on the costume though.
That is true. I thought Mr. Pink would stay with the pink, but he gets switched to the black.
Yeah. This is dark, Mr. Pink.
Yeah. I'm hoping to see Argo capitalize a little bit more in advantage state this time around. He was doing a really good job of it in the first half of that first game, but as it went on, he wasn't as able to trap.
I mean, right there, you get a juggle scenario, and, you know, sure, you get a few hits. That's the damage there. But a few hits is not enough against Dedede. You have to, you know, keep him burning his jumps, keep swatting him back up into the air.
Yeah. I'm also hoping to see him be a little bit more, I guess, like, cautiously aggressive and neutral, because obviously you can't be like, oh,
that's it,
man.
okay.
Yeah, that's a really powerful tool against recoveries like that.
And I will admit, I'm not sure if there was a potential to tech there, because theoretically, the Gordo is, like, away from these things.
Yeah.
We're getting a little antsy here. I mean, sending these Prominence Revolts, that's not even going to KO Dedede at this percent.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, like I was gonna say, I think he needs to play a little bit more, still cautious, but a little bit more aggressive and neutral. I think Argo can afford to do that. Although playing from behind, especially, you know, Aegis isn't the heaviest, but Dedede is very heavy. The kills are gonna come a little bit hard.
I like that get up option from Mr. Pink, getting the Gordo out there. Now, I mean, we're looking.
I didn't want to
down
say
air.
it. I didn't want to say I'm seeing a down air in the future, but it's Pyra. It's gonna happen.
But yeah, honestly, I mean, Argo had a stretch there where there actually was an opportunity earlier, just kind of missed time. Mr. Pink did the uppy a little bit above the ledge. We're waiting for up tilt. I think that's actually what you're supposed to do there, because if you mash out, the Dedede player can basically just buffer up tilt. But I think after a certain amount of time, he just spits them out. So that looked a little strange, but I believe that is actually what you want to do.
Optimal. Yeah, okay, there we go. See if we can get a little bit more damage. A lot of stuff on Dedede's kit will kill right now, so he has to be careful.
Yeah, I mean, I'm primarily looking for an up tilt.
40%.
But yeah, I mean, back air.
Say back air, I think. Especially at the ledge, I think if he can get a good jump off ledge. Oh, shield's getting a little bit low. We want to be careful there.
You see how much he's angling the shield up, too.
Oh. Oh my. Yeah, no. Are we getting a little bit more aggressive here? I like to see it. Ah, and there's that back air. Yeah.
That was close too. I mean, Pyra had that sword coming around. Nice to be able to still pressure at ledge with down air.
Yeah.
Even with the Gordo there.
That's a little silly. That's a little bit. Oh my.
Oh, that is exactly what Mr. Pink wanted to see.
Yeah, he's starting to. Percents are almost even, but Mr. Pink is still ahead in stocks.
And you've got Pyra off stage.
Ooh, oh, there's the grab again. He's doing so good with the ledge trapping here.
Now the Gordo doesn't always stick to the stage, so we saw it fail there. Nothing the player can do there.
Yeah.
A little bit of RNG.
I was a little bit scared. Okay, there we go. All right. So on to Mythra here. You know, he's gonna be able to get a lot with combos. So this is so winnable. You know.
Unless
My
little
bad.
unsafe on that shield.
Commentator's curse immediately.